Evening. We try that again. Evening all. How are we all? Thank you for joining us. It is Thursday the 20th of October. Hope you're all well anyway. Oh, it's going to be a long quiz. Yeah, no, hope everyone's okay. Don't ask. I'm just not even going to get into it. The timer is up, but it is completely out because I forgot to push the button early enough. So, yeah, you've got about 12 minutes, I would say, before the first question. Not that it matters. And just to clarify a very, very quick point from last Thursday's quiz. If for whatever reason, I'm not planning a fire drill or anything, but if for whatever reason the internet decides it's had enough in my house again, like it did last week, and kicked everything off, I will put the link for, because this link will die. So once the internet goes, this stream ends. So what I did last week is very, very quickly, when I realised there was an issue, once I was like into question 5 and I was talking to myself, what I did was I chucked the link straight into the live chat of this one because it will still be there. We chucked it on Twitter and Facebook and what have you. So if which I'm not planning on, but if it doesn't work, if something goes wrong, then head on over to social, or just keep an eye on the live chat on here because I reopened the live chat and chucked the link in. So yeah, just in case anything goes wrong, that is the protocol for you. So now we've got that bit out of the way. But yeah, hope you're well. Let us know who you're playing with, who you're with, where you are in the world, who you're, competing against, etc. this evening. But I want to just start on a couple of people who haven't asked for these, and I just want to put them out there straight away. Vicky and family, all of our thoughts are with you at this incredibly difficult time. Reach out if you need anything at all. But yeah, all of our thoughts are with you on your sad news yesterday, so let us know if you need us. And also to my mum and to my brother. Unfortunately, they lost their very, very beloved cat of, I think, 15, 16 years. It's very much been my mum's companion as well. So sending all my love to my mum and my brother as well when they had to make the difficult decision yesterday. So yeah, all of my thoughts are with them as well. But right, let's jump on to there first. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I haven't opened Twitter. I got distracted while the pre-roll was playing out because Daniel Ricciardo was trending on Twitter, and I was trying to work out why. And it's because he's turned up to the American Grand Prix on a horse, and the horse has got his own tag to get in. I mean, I love McLaren, but I mean that is just bonkers even for them, and for Danny Rick. But anyway, right, back to where I was. So hello and good evening to Burbage Canary, who's doing the quiz in Sardinia tonight. Good evening to you guys. Bear with me 1 second. And done. Thank you. Sorry, something just popped up in the live chat and you are now gone. Right, where was I? Yeah, so hello to you from Sardinia. The Welling Wizards, good evening to you guys tonight. They're on full numbers, so they're hoping to beat 46. Good luck to you guys tonight. Hello to Kim and Matt. Good evening to you guys. Oh, you have been on recent adventures. They've been up the O2. Chris and I, when we were over that way picking up our stuff for the marathon, were watching people going up that. I'm just laughing my head off. I don't mind heights. I don't mind heights at all, but I just think because we were on the cable car, to be fair, so we were a lot higher than the O2. But I just think people are bonkers doing stuff like that. But yeah, hope you are well, and they want to say a big hello to Moogie and Flip as well. So good evening to all of you. Hello to Mr. Tom Picton. That is good news. He says 3 weeks of peace and quiet has come to an abrupt end. The Pixton parents, Pam and Tony, are back. It's not Tom Picton anymore because I've mispronounced it. So yeah, it's Pixton. Pam and Tony are back. The tuttering and bickering resumes. Uncle Bill and my sister Tash are also joining as well. Does that kind of mean that they're sort of like their peace and quiet ends? That's what I was trying to get. Never mind. We'll move on. My parents were on holiday for half the time Liz Truss spent as PM. Yeah, can I just clarify, by the way? I know a load of people are throwing their hat in the ring. I am not running for Prime Minister. I think I'm one of the only people in the country who's not suddenly put their hat in the ring. No, it's not me. Hello to Snowy12 as well. Good evening to you. Hello. Cannot wait to get home after a very wet and miserable day and have a dry white wine and some tricky quiz questions. All the best from Christine and Sean. Good evening to both of you. It sounds like a great night, to be fair. But yeah, I hope you're both well. Hello to the Wrongans as well. I did see your message yesterday, Hayley. I will read it at some point. It's just, yeah, and I'll fill you in. But yeah, I hope you're okay. It's school holidays again. Yeah, tell me about it. I've got Jack tomorrow. So that means Elsie is joining us tonight. Can't wait. Love from mummy and daddy. So hello to you guys. And hello from Helen in a very wet Eastbourne. That's a lie. Eastbourne's supposed to be the sunniest place in the UK. It can't be raining. That just ruins my illusions. But hello to Helen who's in Eastbourne and John who's in an even wetter Doncaster. The Kingstonians go again. Well, yeah, I can kind of, yeah, that bit I can, but yeah, up north it's very, 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 very wet. But yeah, hello to you guys. Hope you're all well. I'll leave that there for now. And then over on this one, excuse me, please say welcome back to the Worleys in Plymouth, who have been visiting their son in Canada. Beautiful place. Pat says, I missed you while you were away. So hello to you guys. Hello to Sue Johnson, who says, hello to Jay and the fellow YouTube live chat legends. All of you have jumped. All the YouTube live chat legends have infiltrated the Facebook shout out post. I've seen you. I've clocked you all. I've got you. But hello to Sue. Looking forward to quizzing tonight. Still haven't managed the elusive 50. One day. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah. It's easier if I don't talk about it, to be brutally honest, so I'm just not going to say a word. Hello to Val, who says hello from Moogie and Phil, who are looking forward to tonight's quiz. So good evening to you guys on the flip side of the Twitter shout out post. Please can you wish belated birthday greetings to Hannah Dashi, who recently turned 10, and Susan McAndrew, whose age we shall not reveal, so I'll just say 21, it makes it easier. We've had to miss a couple of quizzes recently, so first opportunity for a shout out. Love from Marie, Lee and Rachel. So good evening to all of you guys and happy birthday. Hello to the Springfield team from Darlington. 8 of us play every week. Good evening to all of you. I like it. See, now I'm going to say, right, because you've called yourself the Springfield team and you're in Darlington, I reckon you're in the Springfield area of Darlington, and that is why you've gone with that as a team name. I'm speculating, but I know there's an area of Darlington called Springfield. I lived there for a year, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. Hello to our friends in Sweden, the 2 weird dots above the O. Good evening to you guys. Hello to you. Hello. Please may you wish a happy birthday to two of my favourite people, Adrian and Owen, who are 44 and 12 today. Father and son on the same day, and it's Thursday. Hooray. Yeah. See, at least that way you can't sort of forget the birthdays. We've got the same thing with Sarah and Jack. They're both born on the same day as well. So it's handy then. And mine's at the beginning of April. So basically all of our birthdays are all boxed off in about the space of 20 days. And then you're done for the year then. It's great. So yeah, hello to happy birthday to both of you. Hello to Chris and Susan, aka Beauty and Chris. Here looking forward to tonight's quiz. We all know who the Beauty and who the Beast is by now. Oh yes. You're becoming infamous. But hello to you guys. Hope you're well. Hello to Tizzy and Dennis of Christchurch. Just because it's quiz night. Yeah, fair enough. Hello to you guys. Here we go. Another one of the YouTube live chat legends infiltrating the YouTube Facebook post. Hello to Jill. When you say hello to Sir Bill Tutor, although I haven't seen a Sir Bill Tutor shout out post, but anyway, can you also say happy birthday to Christine Shaler, our very own gin queen? She may not be in the chat tonight, but we'll do so on catch up later. So yeah, happy birthday, Christine. Hope you have a good evening. And hope you've had a good birthday and when you catch up. And also, what was I going to say at that point? Oh, yeah, and hello to Bill Tutor. Not seen your shout out post, but hello to you. Hope you did well this morning. Hello to Peter and Diana, who say they are graduating from low mid 30s up to the high 30s, even a couple in the low 40s. What is going on? I don't know. Maybe you're learning, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, hope you guys are well as well. Good evening to you guys. May your long run continue. Hello to Val and Steve. Linda wanted to wish them a fantastic holiday, so good evening to you guys. Hello to it's our son Andrew's birthday today. That's from oh hang on, no, start again. Shout out please for Fred, my hubby's birthday last Sunday, and our son Andrew's birthday today, from Angela, from Stevenage in Nottingham. Stevenage. I don't know. In Nottingham. Hello to you guys. Happy birthday. Hope you're well. Hello to Jeanette and John and the baffled Armstrong from Belfast. So good evening to you guys. And I was going to combine this because I got a private message on this, but I'll do this in one go then, and then it's all covered. So morning, Jay. Hope you're feeling better again. Yeah. Newbie, Linda and Claire here, along with, hang on, let me bring it up on here as well, because I make sure I cover everybody off. Yeah, from Joe as well. So I've got Newbie, Linda and Claire, wish to wish Jebril Normsky a happy birthday. I think he's in the 30s again. So that's from me, Mum Linda, and sisters Claire and Sarah, brother-in-law Paul, nephews Jack, Loz, and niece Maddie. And to add on to that, we then got to include the other important people, which is Joe, Anya, Erin, Jenny, and Andy. I think I've boxed everyone off there for you, Jebral Normski, but happy birthday. Like I say, I'm sure you're back in the 30s now, aren't you? Because you're doing what I'm doing, going in reverse. So happy birthday to you. Hope you've had an incredible, incredible day as well. Hello to Stuart and Juliet Jackson. That's just dropped in at the last minute. Who celebrate their 20-year wedding anniversary and both of their birthdays. Oh, see, that is genius. If that's all on the same day, 20-year wedding anniversary and your birthday's on the same day, that is just genius. Absolute genius. But yeah, love from Richard and Liz. So yeah, congratulations, Stuart and Juliet Jackson. Good evening to both of you. Right. Oh, no, I'm good on that. Right, I need to get onto that one. I need to get onto that one because you've got about a minute. I know it says 4 minutes up there, and that's going to really confuse people, but I'll run it a little bit longer. Yeah, the YouTube live chat is switched off. Facebook one is on, but please do not put your answers in the comments. I don't know why I'm going German, but yeah, please don't put your answers in the comments. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. No quiz jockey again. I am running another background test while the quiz goes out. You see, it's really weird. It runs and then try putting people on it and then it doesn't run. So I'm not sure. But yeah, we are still working on it in the background. I know I've had some really sweet messages around quiz jockey, which I've passed over to Michael, about how much how people are using it to link with people around the world, not just in the UK. So yeah, sorry, yeah, I've passed it on, and we're still looking and seeing what we can do. So Jebral Normski, I've done. That was to remind me in case there wasn't a shout out post. Happy birthday to Ben as well. He is one of the quiz jockey graders, so happy birthday to you. Hope you have had a great day. I'm sure Sean would have made sure that you have had a great day, so happy birthday to you, Ben, as well. And then finally, yeah, hello to all of our YouTube live chat legends. Nearly forgot to say hello to you guys, but hello to all of you. And then finally, our Jebral Nutjobs Discord server, and then that should take us about right. Hello to Lindsay and all of the Allens, Team A and Team B. Mr. Alan Jackson, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Hello to the Dunkerleys, who say, can you say congratulations to my brother Mark, who just got engaged to Angela? Well, congratulations. Congratulations to you guys. Hope you are all okay. Hello to Phil and Tracy, Irene, Debbie Standishley, good evening to you. Hashtag fangirl again as well. If you missed it earlier on, our thoughts are with you. If you need anything, shout us, please do. Jebral Normski and all of the undiscovered, good evening, guys. Jan and Richard. Stephen, yeah, Stephen, please do not mix Stevenage up with get Stevenage mixed up with Nottingham. Yeah, it's in Hertfordshire. I know-ish, sort of. Tuesday night dinner, good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Sam and Alex as well. Sam says he's just finished his stint as PM. Okay. Hello to Gary and Tamara. Mill Lane Mob, Robinson, Two's Company, Torbit family, good evening to you guys. Nick, hello to you. And I think I've got Blair Robinson, Roxy and Paul. And I think that is everybody in there. Val and Phil as well, from Bristol. Right. It's 16 and a half minutes, 16:30. No, it's 8:60. 8:16 and 30 seconds on my clock, so I am going to go and start because I am behind, but it's just because I messed up the countdown timer. So anyway, right, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. It is Thursday the 20th of October, live from Darwin for you this evening. 50 questions as always, usual fun and games, and hopefully the internet, I'm just checking now to make sure I'm still on, because like I say, I got to question 5 last week before I realized it had gone. But no, we are still live, we are still kicking, and we are still good to go. So let's start with entertainment then, as we always do. 10 of these random questions, starting with this, number 1. Peter Green was a founding member of which band? So Peter Green was a founding member of which band? Number 2, nice to see you nice was whose catchphrase? So nice to see you nice was whose catchphrase? Number 3, Ray Parker Jr. is famous for singing the tune, whatever. Ray Parker Jr. is famous for singing the tune to which 80s movie? So Ray Parker Jr. is famous for singing the tune to which 80s movie? Number 4, Miles Davis, a name synonymous with jazz, was famous for playing which instrument? So Miles Davis, a name synonymous with jazz, was famous for playing which instrument? Number 5, entertainer and comedian Chris Collins is better known by which name? So entertainer and comedian Chris Collins is better known by which name? Number 6, Mr. Chips is the mascot of which game show? Thanks, Alan. Mr. Chips is the mascot of which game show? Number 7, who won the Best Actor Oscar in 2005 for his portrayal of Ray Charles? So who won the Best Actor Oscar in 2005 for his portrayal of Ray Charles? Number 8, Copacabana was a hit single for which singer? Copacabana was a hit single for which singer? Train. Number 9, tomorrow night, Friday the 21st, sees the last episode of which long-running comedy panel show? See, I normally watch this on catch-up or just clips on YouTube. I might actually watch the full thing tomorrow. But tomorrow night, Friday the 21st, sees the last episode of which long-running comedy panel show? And finally, number 10, what type of car is synonymous with the Italian Job films? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Round 2, a bit of history for you. Some modern, some old, some... No, it won't be something new. If it's history, it can't be something new, can it? Question 1, please. Question 1. The Model T car was invented by which motor company? So the Model T car was invented by which motor company? Number 2, on the 3rd of September 1939, Great Britain and which other nation declared war on Germany? So on the 3rd of September 1939, Great Britain and which other nation declared war on Germany? Number 3, when VAT was introduced in 1973, what was the rate initially set at? So when VAT was introduced in 1973, what was the rate initially set at? Number 4, in which decade was the first FIFA Football World Cup? So in which decade was the first FIFA Football World Cup? Number 5, which of these was introduced first? Was it the level crossing, the pelican crossing, or the zebra crossing? So which of these was introduced first? The level crossing, the pelican crossing, or the zebra crossing? Zebra crossing? What on earth am I? Yeah. Zebra crossing. Number 6, Elizabeth I was the final ruler of which house? Waiting for the Hogwarts and Harry Potter jokes to come into the Discord server. But Elizabeth I was the final ruler of which house? Number 7, Augustus, Claudius, and Nero were leaders of which empire? Oh, my brain's gone tonight. I know the answer, and my first thought was British Empire. Augustus, Claudius, and Nero were leaders of which empire? I'm going to have to check the answers on the break and make sure I've not written British Empire in there. Number 8, the Spanish Armada was a failed attempt to invade which country? So the Spanish Armada was a failed attempt to invade which country? There's a loud noise outside and I've shut the curtains, so I don't even know why looking in that direction is going to help me see what's going on outside. Number 9, the Watergate scandal caused which US president to resign? Jumped before he was pushed, but the Watergate scandal caused which US president to resign? And your final one for history this evening. The population of the world currently stands around 7.8 billion people. But what was it back in 1950? Was it 1.5 billion, 2.5 billion, or 3.5 billion? So the population of the world currently stands around 7.8 billion people. But what was it back in 1950? So what, 72 years ago? Was it 1.5 billion, 2.5 billion, or 3.5 billion? I think Jack's on his way to say goodnight, but he sounds like a bird coming up the stairs going twoo-twoo, twoo-twoo. So I have no idea what is going on in his house today. Right, before we take a break, which I think sounds like I need it, round 3. Now, I had a different round in here, and I tore it to shreds because I thought, you know, I'm going to do a current affairs round. So much has happened, even just today, let alone in the last couple of weeks. I thought, you know what, I've got a lot of material here. So I'm going to start with the one and only question around politics, if I remember rightly. I think this is the only one I did. But here is your first question for current affairs. Number 1, what was shorter? The contest to decide Liz Truss was Prime Minister or Liz Truss's tenure as Prime Minister. So which was shorter? The contest to decide Liz Truss was Prime Minister or Liz Truss's tenure as Prime Minister? That fact came up on Sky News earlier and I'm just scribbling it down as quick as I could. Number 2, which flavour of soup was thrown over Vincent van Gogh's sunflowers in a protest this week? All the facts they got from this news, they made sure to get the flavour of soup. But which flavour of soup was thrown over Vincent van Gogh's sunflowers in a protest this week? Number 3, talking of protesters, 2 scaled which bridge, bringing traffic to a near standstill for 48 hours. If you were stuck in that traffic, you have my sympathies because I know how much of a nightmare it can be when everyone has to go through the tunnel. But talking of protesters, 2 scaled which bridge, bringing traffic to a near standstill for 48 hours. Number 4, Eilish McLaughlin's new British 10,000 metre record has been invalidated after it was revealed the course was short by how many metres? Was it 50 metres, 100 metres, or 150 metres? So Eilish McLaughlin's new British 10,000 metre record has been invalidated after it was revealed the course was short by how many metres? 50 metres, 100 metres, or 150 metres? Bex just sent me a message saying, I like this round already. I know, but I did give you half the questions earlier when we were talking on the phone. Number 5, a major incident has been declared today. This is how, like I said, I've ripped it up and rewrote it today. The major incident has been declared today on which Scottish islands, after it was revealed connecting cables have knocked out communication cables, have been damaged. That's really badly worded, Jay. A major incident has been declared today on which Scottish islands, after it was revealed connecting cables have knocked out the communication cables that have been damaged. Communications have been damaged between a Scottish island and somewhere, which means they have no communications. Which island? Really badly worded that. Number 6, which Manchester United player was pictured storming down the tunnel after he was an unused substitute in a recent match? Not going to talk about the match, just this. But which Manchester United player was pictured storming down the tunnel after he was an... Okay, I think everyone's back in the room. That was awkward. It just completely and utterly refreshed itself. Number 7, what is the name of the... Oh, I don't know why I've put this. What is the name of the Channel 4 news presenter who has been suspended for a week after an off-air remark about an MP was leaked online? So what is the name of the Channel 4 news presenter who has been suspended for a week after an off-air remark about an MP was leaked online? Number 8, which TV personality was reportedly banned from a New York restaurant after 2 separate incidents with staff? So which TV personality was reportedly banned from a New York restaurant after 2 separate incidents with staff? Number 9, 900 million pounds in compensation in a suspected breach of UK competition laws. And your final question, number 10. Recently, a pub in Worcestershire saw the largest gathering of people with which name? Was it Karen, Damien, or Nigel? So recently, a pub in Worcestershire saw the largest gathering of people with which name? Karen, Damien, or Nigel? Right, I'm going to go and put another hamster inside the internet router downstairs. And while I'm doing that, questions are up on social media. Well, they're not up on social media, but the link is, you know where it is, jvpqquestions.com, in case you missed any of those while it was having a bit of a moment. Excuse me. So I'm going to go and change the hamster, and I will be back with you in about 7 minutes' time. See you after this. Okay, get your marking pens at the ready. Make sure you've got all your answers written down that you want to have, that you want to check, and make sure they're right for just a second's time. Just before I do, though, just want to mention, and I've put the link in the description for it now. So on the 9th of November, because I kept getting the date wrong, don't ask. November's chaos. But on the 9th of November, I will be in London so it's Wednesday night. I'll be in London. I'm hosting a quiz on behalf of Connection at St Martin's. It started off life as a corporate fundraiser, but we've now opened it up to everyone. So it's not just a quiz. We've got some silly games in between. I think we've got a bit of a raffle or an auction and stuff as well. So there's two different things with it. So there are the tables of 4 or 8 in the venue, so you can watch the quiz live. But if you look on the link, there's also the option to have it streamed as well, supporting Connection at St Martin's. So if you're streaming it, you won't be eligible for the prizes, unfortunately, because we can't 100% say it's for certain that people aren't at home cheating. But you'll be able to, at least you'll be able to play along and watch the quiz live. So that week you potentially can have 3 quizzes from me. But yeah, so the link is down below. All the details are there. About the event, where it is, when it's happening, etc. So if you fancy coming along to a quiz, have a look at it. If you want to watch it, again, have a look at it. But it's all completely and utterly in aid of Connection at St Martin's. So I'm very, very excited for it. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a good evening, really. So yeah, but all the details, because I kept start mentioning it and then forgetting to put the link anywhere. So it's in the description tonight for you. Right, let me push that button there, and then ooh. Right, okay. Right, so I'm going to go straight into the answers because I'm already on that slide. So we started with an entertainment round. Let's see how you did. So here are your answers then. Number 1 for entertainment then tonight was Peter Green was a founding member of which band? It was Fleetwood Mac. Number 2, nice to see you, nice, was whose catchphrase? It was Bruce Forsyth. Number 3, Ray Parker Jr. is famous for singing the tune to which 80s movie? It's Ghostbusters. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Number 4, Miles Davis, a name synonymous with jazz, was famous for playing the trumpet. Number 5, entertainer and comedian Chris Collins is better known by which name? It's Frank Skinner. Number 6, Mr. Chips is the mascot of which game show? It's catchphrase. Number 7, who won the Best Actor Oscar in 2005 for his portrayal of Ray Charles? It was Jamie Foxx. Number 8, Copacabana was a single for which singer? It was Barry Manilow. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Number 9, tomorrow night, Friday the 21st, sees the last episode of which long-running comedy panel show? It's Mock the Week. I'm going to have to watch this live. I'm babysitting Jack tomorrow night. But I've got Jack all day tomorrow because he's finished school for half term. Sarah's working, so I've got Jack all day, and then Sarah's off to bingo tomorrow night. So there you go. She's not been for years, so. Number 10, what type of car is synonymous with the Italian Job films? It is Mini. Round 2 is history. Number 1, the Model T car was invented by Ford Motor Company, but if you've just put Ford, that is fine. Number 2, on the 3rd of September 1939, Great Britain and which other nation declared war on Germany? It was France. Number 3, when VAT was introduced in 1973, the initial rate was 10%. I think they changed it a year later to 8, and then it just, it's been going up. Number 4, in which decade was the first FIFA Football World Cup? It was in the 30s. Number 5, which of these was introduced first? It was the zebra crossing. Number 6, Elizabeth I was the final ruler of Tudor House. Number 7, Augustus, Claudius, and Nero were leaders of the Roman Empire, not the British Empire. Number 8, the Spanish Armada was a failed attempt to invade which country? It was England. Number 9, the Watergate scandal caused President Nixon to resign. And finally, number 10. The population of the world currently stands around 7.8 billion. But in 1950, it was 2.5 billion. So in 72 years, we've trebled the population of the country. Of the world. Of the world. I think they're predicting it'll be 10 billion by 2100. So it's slowed down a bit then, really, isn't it? Round 3, current affairs then. Number 1, what was shorter? Yeah, it's Liz Truss's term, tenure as Prime Minister was shorter than the contest to decide she was going to be Prime Minister. Number 2, which flavour of soup was thrown over Vincent van Gogh's sunflowers in a protest? It was tomato soup. I believe it was Campbell's tomato soup as well. Too far. Number 3, talking of protesters, to scale which bridge bringing traffic to a near standstill for 48 hours. Now, the bridge is officially known as the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge. However, if you've put the Dartford Crossing, which is, I mean, you know, me as a Londoner, we always known it as Dartford Bridge or Dartford Bridge and Dartford Tunnel. So I will give you Dartford Crossing if you've put that. Number 4, Alice McLaughlin's new British 10,000 metre record has been invalidated after it was revealed the course was short by 150 metres. Who was measuring that? I mean, I could understand being out by, like, you know, 10 or 20 metres. Well, I can't, you know, official records and stuff, you should have it right. But, you know, 10 metres maybe, but who's missed out by 150 metres? Number 5, a major incident has been declared today on which Scottish islands after it was revealed connecting cables have knocked out communication cables and been damaged. It's the Shetland Isles. Saw this flash up on the news earlier, so I don't know if it's been fixed. If you're in the Shetland Isles, hello. Glad to have you back with us. Number 6, which Manchester United player was pictured storming down the tunnel after he's an unused substitute in a recent match? It was Cristiano Ronaldo. To be brutally honest, Cristiano, they did not need you. Have the night off. Number 7, what's the name of the Channel 4 news presenter who's been suspended for a week after an off-air remark about an MP was leaked online? It's Krishnan Guru Murthy. He has apologised, so. Number 8, which TV personality was reportedly banned from a New York restaurant after 2 separate incidents with staff? It's James Corden. He has now apologised. I believe he's apologised and he's no longer banned, but for a brief time he was banned. Number 9, which online shopping giant could be forced to pay over £900 million in compensation in a suspected breach of UK competition laws? It's Amazon. That came out this afternoon as well. See, this is how up to date I've written this current affairs. Yeah, Amazon. In a little bit of trouble. And finally, number 10. Recently, a pub in Worcestershire saw the largest gathering of people with which name? It's Nigel. Yep. I think 260 something. It's a new record for the amount of Nigels in one place, and it's to stop raise awareness around the name Nigel and to stop Nigel, the name, disappearing. That is brilliant. Maybe that's what everyone. So they should set a day aside a year, right, for each individual country, and you can like, you know, like, we'll get together all the Susans and all the Daves and all the. You just get into a meeting place and you just meet everyone who's called. Yeah. I need to stop thinking. I think that's what I need to do. Right, tot your scores up. Let us know how you got on so far. I need to keep having stupid ideas. Still to come, connections and general knowledge to finish off. It's my favourite part of the Thursday night where we watch Beck have an absolute meltdown on not on social media, on WhatsApp, while she tries to work out what the connection is with getting the right answers. So I love this part of the week because she really does have a meltdown. Right, let's get straight into it then. That button there. Okay, so connections then. 9 questions. Question number 10. What links the answers together? Question number 1. What L is the name given to a portable source of lighting? So what L is the name given to a portable source of lighting? Number 2, what is the name of the gift of friendship from France to the US and stands in a river near Manhattan? So what is the name of the gift of friendship from France to the US and stands in a river near Manhattan? Number 3, what is the name of the operating system that was commercially sponsored by Google when it was first launched? Probably missed a word out here. What is the name of the mobile operating system that was commercially sponsored by Google when it was first launched? Number 4, which lager had the slogan, probably the best lager in the world? So which lager had the slogan, probably the best lager in the world? Number 5, what two-letter word is the opposite of stop? So what two-letter word is the opposite of stop? Number 6, what was Bruce Banner's alter ego? So what was Bruce Banner's alter ego? Train. Number 7, what is the name of the fruit and also the name of an e-scooter, e-bike rental company? So what is the name of a fruit and also the name of an e-scooter, e-bike rental company? Number 8, what excuse me, what surface? Number 8, what surface do players play? What surface do players? What surface do players at Wimbledon play on? It's because I've spelled that wrong. What surface do players at Wimbledon play on? Number 9, which gemstone is also the nickname of Ireland? So what gemstone is also the nickname of Ireland? As in it's called the something Isle. And as always, number 10, what links all of the answers together? So what links all of those 9 answers together? Right, let's finish off general knowledge. 10 random questions for you, kicking off with number 1. In which city can you find the Wailing Wall or the Western Wall? So in which city can you find the Wailing Wall or the Western Wall? Number 2, name the character. Yes, I know, separated at birth, etc. Didn't help when I went to a pool on Monday night wearing a blue and white stripy top, and my friend turned around and said, "Can you not go and put a red and white one on?" But name the character for number 2. Number 3, according to Shakespeare, Oberon was the king of the what? So according to Shakespeare, Oberon was the king of the what? Number 4, which famous shopping street runs from Marble Arch to Tottenham Court Road? So which famous shopping street runs from Marble Arch to Tottenham Court Road? Number 5, which Spanish football club play their home games at the Santiago Bernabeu? So which Spanish football club play their home games at the Santiago Bernabeu? Number 6, what is the collective noun for a group of crows? So what is the collective noun for a group of crows? Number 7, Mardi Gras always falls on which day of the week? Mardi Gras always falls on which day of the week? Number 8, Mount Denali, unofficially called Mount McKinley, is the highest mountain peak of which country? So Mount Denali, unofficially called Mount McKinley, is the highest mountain peak of which country? Number 9, name the game from this picture. Your final question, number 10. Competitive arts used to be an Olympic sport. Which of these did Team GB not win a gold medal in? Oils and watercolours, town planning, or choral and orchestra? So competitive arts used to be an Olympic sport. Which of these did Team GB not win a gold medal in? Oils and watercolours, town planning, choral and orchestra. When I give you the answer to that question, I will explain it in case you missed it this morning, because I started talking about it this morning. Right, that is all of your questions for this evening. Another short break and I'll come back with some answers. See you after this. All right, sorry for the delay in the questions going up, and sorry for the delay in coming back. I was just trying to sort something out that's just happened. Right, we'll give you the answers to these in just a moment. Yeah. Right, I'll deal with that after the quiz. Right, let's get to that one on there. Right. Answer time in just a second. Get your marking pens and everything ready. Sorry, I was just making sure a friend of mine's all right. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah. Right, okay. Let's give you the answers then for this. So what happens when you do a live quiz? All right, here we go. Connections round 4. Here we go. Number 1. What L is the name given to a portable source of lighting? It's a lantern. Number 2. What is the name of the gift of friendship from France to the US and stands in a river near Manhattan? It's the Statue of Liberty. Number 3, what is the name of the operating system that was commercially sponsored by Google when it was first launched? It was Android. Number 4, which lager had the slogan, probably the best lager in the world? It is Carlsberg. Number 5, what 2-letter word is the opposite of stop? It is go. Number 6, what was Bruce Banner's alter ego? It's Incredible Hulk. Number 7, what is the name of the fruit and also the name of an e-scooter, e-bike rental company? It is Lime. Number 8, what surface do players play on at Wimbledon? It is grass. Number 9, which gemstone is also the nickname of Ireland? It is emerald. As in the Emerald Isles. And finally, number 10, what links them all together? It is green. They're all green things. Some of you want lamp, and it doesn't work with the connection, unfortunately. Some of you want light for it as well. Yeah, it's up to you guys if you want. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't give it because again, I know green light works, but light doesn't work as the answer to the connection. But it's up to you. If you're marking and you can argue your point, then that's down to you guys. I'm not refereeing. I personally wouldn't give it, but that's down to you. Right, general knowledge then, round 5, number 1. In which city can you find the Wailing Wall or the Western Wall? It is in Jerusalem. Number 2, name the character. It's Where's Wally? There we go. Just cover that off before anyone else tries. Number 3, according to Shakespeare, Oberon was the king of the fairies. Number 4, which famous shopping street runs from Marble Arch to Tottenham Court Road? It's Oxford Street. Number 5, which Spanish football club play their home games at the Santiago Bernabeu? It's Real Madrid. Number 6, what is the collective noun for a group of crows? It's a murder. Murder, murder, murder. It's a Hot Fuzz reference for you there. Number 7, Mardi Gras always falls on which day of the week? It is Tuesday. It's because it comes before Shrove Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, even. Yeah, it's basically their version of Shrove Tuesday. Number 8, Mount Denali, and unofficially called Mount McKinley, is the highest mountain peak of which country? It's the USA. It's in Alaska. Number 9, name the game. That is Battleships. And finally, number 10, competitive arts used to be an Olympic sport, but which of these did Team GB not win a gold medal in? It's choral and orchestra. So I started this conversation this morning on Radio 2, put one of this a slightly different question in. A slightly easier question for them. But yeah, so I started it this morning. So basically, yeah, in the early 1900s, the Olympics used to have artistic things. So there was like music, there was painting, there was all sorts of things. Team GB won 9 medals. I came across this fact last week and thought it was brilliant. So Team GB won 9 medals in total, 3 gold medals. One was in oils and watercolors, and the other one was I think it was the 1930 something, whichever the Los Angeles Games was in the 1930s, and they won a gold medal in town planning. I mean, I've got a gold medal. I've got an Olympic gold medal in town planning. Now, the IOC don't recognise them anymore, but at the time they were officially known as Olympic gold medals. Anyway, right, tiebreaker. So just to cover that off, just in case you wondered. Go and research it. Have a look. It's funny. Right, your tiebreaker, if you need it, da-dum, is this. In which year did the iconic Saturday Night Live begin broadcasting? So in which year did the iconic Saturday Night Live begin broadcasting? So, as always, nearest to it gets the point. And your answer is in 3, 2, 1. 1975. It's been going for that long. Yeah, 1975 was when it first started broadcasting. So there we go. That is your quiz for this evening. That is all your 50 questions as well. As it stands, Saturday night is pre-recorded. Like I say, I've got Jack all day tomorrow, so you may end up helping me with the pre-record, but I haven't got that far yet. So yes, I've got Saturday nights is pre-recorded. They are going to be for the next few quizzes, next few Saturday nights. Thursday nights stay as they always are. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Don't forget to check out the connections link down below. Like I say, there's in person or you can watch it from home as well. So have a look at all the details on that. And if not, I will see you all. It's that one there. Can't find the link. It's not in the description. Have I? I'm sure I put it in the description earlier. Edit. Yeah, Beck, it's the first link. It's the first link. I'm sure. I knew I put it in there. First link above the Just Giving one. Right, yeah. So yeah, it is in there. Thought I'd been talking about it and it wasn't there. Right, I'll see you all soon. As always for me, take care. Stay safe.